Fucking
Okay.
live, no lines reaction.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, I'm gonna go sit over
we're
here.
We're here. No. Just pretend that you just killed it. Just pretend that you just killed it.
I found it. I found it.
No,
Okay,
don't
fine,
even.
fine.
Okay,
We've got
perfect.
acting.
Okay, cool. We're gonna be going in what? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, cool.
Oh,
There's another dialogue there.
wait, what's that?
Let's check it out real
There's a
quick.
body on
Careful
the
with
there's a body on the
Careful with
thing. Yeah.
Of course you'd get a free body, fuck's sake.
You know, we spent like literally like an hour with fucking.
Oh, it's a goat.
Yeah, it's a goat. We spent an hour.
And it's on your
just
diet
fucking.
too, bloody hell.
Nice,
Wait,
nice.
hold on.
An hour with Raptor, absolutely no fucking AI.
Okay, well, it's not showing up.
This guy finds the fucking goat.
Goat. I love goat. You
It's
know,
lines. It is
it's
lines.
the
Lines.
lines.
Eat, my
I love
brother.
lines.
Eat.
Is
it going up? Wait, check. Check real
Don
quick. No, check.
Don D, fix your game.
No. Check real quick.
And it's actually not going up. Look at that.
Nice.
That's amazing, man.
That's so peak.
I love the aisle.
Anyways, Lethal Company brothers. Let's go.
Yeah. How the fuck? How the fuck did they?
Brother, please.
They messed this up. They somehow messed. They messed up carnivore diets. For things that are not on your diet.
Amarok, may I have diets? No. This is my diet.
No, brother.
Amarok, I'm starving. Brother. As am I. Fact.
But I need perfect diet. As do I.
So peak.
Play.
Because dead bodies are displayed as AI.
What's the number on it?
Oh, you're a fucking genius. I never actually thought about that before. Where's his corpse?
Huh?
His number is the same. 6940.
Now spawn on another cardinal and see if what changes.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see how much diet I'm getting from this first.
Bro, if Cardinal stays that small, I said there's gonna be 1.7 tons. I'm gonna have a stroke.
So it'll probably be back.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Am I getting S from this fucking lines?
Bro, the fact that
What?
Jay is over here saying hopefully is
Dude,
crazy.
I'm getting S from eating intestines.
What does DTL stand for again?
Turks testing lab.
The out testing server. Oh wait, is Turks testing that?
Yeah.
Really? I
It's
always
because
thought
in the
testing
Raptors, no, it's just in the original Raptors server, the Discord where I posted numbers was called Turks testing.
That's a nice bug right there, Turk. You should report that.
I'm recording it.
Make some plates. Oh, how nice.
I'm gonna send that to Bird. Instead of making a YouTube video about how shit the devs are. So here's the thing, though, right? A Juvie Carno and a freshborn dino, I was able to fill up an entire slot from 100% off the organ. Am I eating the organ though? That's the question. I run around with these lines. I put it somewhere else.
I'm surprised that organ is even there still.
I lower my hunger again. Let's just say lower my hunger. This is clearly a
Oh
line.
my god, Nick boy! It's my boy Nick. My boy
now it's
Nicky.
filling up lines. I was somehow eating the body, despite the fact I was eating the intestine, and now the intestine's gone.
Tell me whenever you have your mutation.
How much did I give you? Hold up, check that number. Check the number.
Alright.
26. Wait, try something else.
Eat everything. You eat everything in the body and see how much you have in total at the end.
No, I just want to try something else instead.
So what did you want to test?
Carbs to 0.
We need Turk for this, but he's doing his fucking diets now.
Get the fuck out.
Every time. Every time.
I get distracted. Leave me alone. Carb to 0.
Wait, I'll make a smoke real quick.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, of course.
You have your time.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Okay, so a fresh Carno lung on a fresh dino gives you 21% hex.
What the fuck?
Wow, no way.
Please play out the heart. Okay, so I was eating the body. Weird bug where I was eating the intestine, but was counting as eating the body. Interesting. Protein, 0. Hunger, 0.
Yo, what did acronym just send?
Huh?
Not just send. He sent it. Oh, yeah, he sent it like a.
I'm not a fucking admin on my own server. What the fuck? Yeah. These Dalo hallucinations are bigger than me. They're huge, by the way. I'm fully grown. They are bigger than me. That's like an elder Dilo like size hallucination. Nope. Just comparing their hips. They are taller than me. And now there's 3 of them. Weird ass bug. What the hell?
We have taken feedback from the beginning of the game because the beginning of the game was 3 playable dinosaurs, playable people, end. That was it. Tribals came from feedback. Cannibals came from feedback. Playable herbivores came from feedback. The entire playable dinosaur roster came from feedback. So if anybody in this room would like to tell me that we have not listened to feedback or we can't take feedback and criticism, please, for the love of God, speak the fuck up now, because I would love to hear the fucking excuse. And while we're waiting,
Hey YouTube, it's me Touch the Light, and after that long intro we finally get to talking. Now before I start explaining the interesting parts about this video, we're going to go over a few miscellaneous topics. 1. My personal opinions on a couple of things. Okay, so I basically tried to summarize this point. I did an absolutely terrible job of it. I got some text on the screen to try and help you. The point I'm trying to make right now is that I really dislike / borderline hate a lot of what this community has become in this game. I really, really do. I really, really hate a lot of this game's community. Of course, there are a lot of you guys who are really, really cool. And a lot of this game's community is actually really, really chill. And I perfectly understand that. However, even if you talk to those chill players, there will be people who will be deemed as chill, but they will still do the exact same things of people who will be deemed as not chill. I dislike this. If you want to treat this game like a deathmatch game, when it's not a deathmatch game, all the more power to you. You should be allowed to do this, and there should be servers to allow you to do this and have fun. If you want to roleplay in this game, you should be free to do so. I really dislike it when people are like, oh, your style of playing the game is wrong and unskillful, and I hate it. It's like, well, who are you to decide what is skillful and what isn't skillful? You know, we can all agree on certain things that are annoying. Just camping is really, really annoying. People who just go around bullying players are also really, really annoying. Stuff like that. The thing I also really, really hate, however, mainly in this community, is simply the attitude towards the devs and the development of the game. Right now, there are a lot of people complaining about the UI changes. Not because they don't like the UI changes, no. They're complaining about it because they believe that if the devs work on the UI changes, which are 2 of the devs, Dondi himself, and the person who does the R trailers, are the people working on the UI changes. Not Philippe, not Tapwing, not Brian, not anyone else. Those 2 people, who otherwise aren't doing anything else. And these people seem to believe that working on the UI changes is going to slow down the development of the things that need to be changed and developed. This doesn't make sense. At the same time though, I understand why you would think that. I just believe you should take the time to actually understand what you are saying. A lot of people are complaining about AI spawns being decreased. We already knew they were going to be decreased. Amarok told us why. It is because, if you also check the updates to the game, Amarok has been almost daily now updating one of the branches of the game, not the live branch, but a testing branch, in order to fix AI, making the servers laggier. He's trying to do an optimization and performance update for AI, so we can actually now have more AI again, as well as actually supporting players on a server without less lag. So all the people saying, oh, but we need to have an optimization update, we're getting one. Like, I don't understand the logic. I understand the logic of like, we have like actual valid complaints that the devs just don't listen to, but the devs are literally fixing a bunch of the problems. So what's the issue? Like, because you don't know about it? Like, maybe. We've had stuff like nutrient drains being boosted. That's kind of cool. I quite like that. We have beipi being buffed. I quite like that. We'll get onto the beipi buffs. They're actually kind of cracked. You see? We fix stuff like, for example, AI has been given double the food value. Whether or not this will be capped after we get more AI, we will see. But I'd quite like it if they did keep this. And then we just also increase the amount of AI. So AI is easier to find, and you get a big buff for it. Another thing, Serato got nerfed. Its buy application was decreased by half. One of the most egregious balance decisions recently has been to increase Serato's bile, but it actually makes sense. And I'll prove why it makes sense with a tiny bit of math. So, this here is called a calculator, or calc. If anyone joining the video just now, calc is short for calculator. Just for you guys to know the lingo. Serato, max bile, was doing 85% to a dibble. Okay, so in my defense, I completely forgot how to do the math I did last time, but I did this instead. This is basically what the weight that 85% of a bile application to a dibble is, in a weight form, which is 2,550, which means that if a Serato was to charge by an aloe, it would be doing about 2,550 bile. 550 would be where it pukes a dinosaur instantly. So an aloe is just 250 above this, so therefore it would puke an aloe in one charge bite and one normal bite, meaning that you could corpse bully aloe. We then divide this by 2, we now have this. So it would now be that 2 Seratos would now need to charge bite an aloe and then bite it afterwards. They could corpse bully an aloe, meaning that part of the Serato rework thing there effectively was built for it to try to corpse bully dinosaurs like aloe. You can now do this with 2 Seratos instead of 1. This is a very, very good change. The issue then becomes how Serato then deals with the rest of the roster. But if you want it to be a corpse bully, and to keep being a corpse bully towards mid-tiers, you're going to have to make this compromise. You can have multiple suggestions of how you could fix this. For example, you could make it such that the Serato actually needs to build up its bile before it applies to bile. However, on a body, it instantly brings up the bile. So for example, the Serato actually needs to chuff before it can vomit you. However, this also makes it difficult for Serato to defend itself if it needs to chuff before it can vomit. Because what happens if it gets jumped by like 2 raptors? How does it defend itself? Yada, yada, yada. You have a whole bunch of problems. It's not just as simple as, well, Serato's so powerful, we need to just nerf it. Well, we've nerfed it in terms of its bile application. We'll see how it goes so far. But that should be enough. In theory, that should be enough. But we'll see. That's my point on Serato there. And we'll go on to some further points right now. Another major complaint in the game right now is the idea of the early carnivore experience being far too difficult. When it comes to the early carnivore experience in terms of their hunger, your hunger actually lasts for quite a long time. It's about 35 minutes on average. It can be a bit above, it can be it's usually just a tiny bit above, but 35 is usually what you get for dinosaurs like raptor, Dalo, whatever. This is because as your growth rate is decreasing, your food drain actually decreases as well. It'll go from 0.03 to 0.02 and then eventually to 0.01. So I ended up doing some timing with Carnos, and I ended up getting about 35 minutes until I got to about 20% hunger. And that last 20% hunger will last however long. So it actually lasts for quite a long time. It doesn't really feel like it because you're so focused on doing other things. But what we have here are there will be new AI additions coming soon, designed for a life of being fodder for hatchling of juvenile carnivores. And these AIs are going to be our dragonflies, our grasshoppers, and our rats. I'm hoping these things, because they say they're going to be in showing up in specific locations. I'm hoping these are sanctuaries. I'm hoping that carnivores actually have AI in sanctuaries. That'd be really, really good. That would solve the early game issue for carnivores. Very, very, very simple. Pteranodon's getting some huge buffs with thermal vents and wind currents. Currently, Pteranodon stamina is actually really, really good. I'll be doing a video on this. Its stamina actually is fine, believe it or not. You can actually travel around the entire map with Pteranodon. And I'll be showing you a tip to actually maximize your flight time with Pteranodon. And it isn't just going up high and then taking off. There is actually a small trick with Pteranodon that I will show you. In fact, I might even show you it right now. So give me a moment. But before we do that, let's talk about this. We also know that Maya will be coming out pretty soon. One of, if not the first core test for the next patch. The next bounce of patches that will be coming out. Maya will be the next one. We'll be getting spawn codes to help you out group with your friends. We'll be getting gastroliths. So we'll finally be getting the gastroliths. We've been seeing the diet system without the gastroliths. And of course, there are situations where the gastroliths will help you. We've been combating this by vomiting, going to a salt rock, and then eating again. But not having to lose some of your diet from the salt rock will make this far easier. There'll be gastroliths around the map. Very, very good. We'll have nesting zones, which may make nesting more interesting. I can imagine the volcano being a nesting zone, where you won't have to sit on the nest to heat up the eggs. You just have to cool down the eggs by managing the burrow. Burrow? No, the nest. Haha. This would be very, very cool. I'm very, very excited for this. We have replay updates and effects. It's all very, very good, right? So things are being fixed, and I'll show you Pteranodon in just a moment. Okay, so here we are with our Pteranodon. We're gonna head south. There you go, right here. Now the main thing with Pteranodon is altitude lost versus altitude gained. So first of all, we need to get up. There you go. Altitude right now is 34. Now, as you see here, we are dropping by about 0.5 every single time. If I tap spacebar, we go back up to this 9 value here. We're going to keep gliding down. See how long it takes for us to go down to this 0.9. Or just 33 again. Taking a small while, taking a small while, taking a small while, taking a small while. Come on, come on. Here we go all day. There you go. We tap the spacebar again, and we are back up to that. Tap again. We're back up to the 3 value. Tap again. Back up to that value. Tap again. Back up to that value. Basically, if we can now figure out every time we tap it, we go up by about 0.4. So really, you just need to tap spacebar once every second. Right? So dropping by 0.4 still. And we gain 0.4. So I can basically now maintain and actually gain height by tapping once every second. So what we're going to do here is this very, very simple. We're going to check our stamina, 85, and get that distance here. We're going to plug that into Volnona. That puts us right here. We're now going to see if we can maintain the height that we were at. We're just try to do that again, actually. We're going to maintain 32.7. Okay, there you go. 32.7 is what we're going to maintain. Cool. We're going to do that for a little while and see how much stamina that we drain. So really, every 3 seconds, we tap the spacebar. Yeah. So 2 taps every like 3 seconds or so. And we'll do that. It should work out pretty nicely. We're just going to maintain above 32.7. Yep, we drop below. We go back up. Tap again. Again. We are at 82.9. We're 82.9. Now comes the fun part of all the math. Now we're going to do a little bit of math together. Yay! So we went from 85 to about 82.9. About 3%. So we lost 2% stamina to travel this distance here. Which I can use my fingers for. Right here. Oop, there you go. Use my fingers there. And we traveled about 60 meters or so. So we can now do some math. Assuming that I keep going at the exact same height and elevation, we have 50 for 2% stamina. That's 50 divided by 2. That means every 1% stamina that we use, we'll be traveling 25 meters. And we had 82.9. We had 83% stamina. We can times this now by 83. You know, we travel about 2,000 meters. What does 2,000 meters look like on this thing? Well, this distance here is 100. So from here, we could travel an extra 100 to put us here. We then travel another 100, that'll put us here. Let's actually round it out. Let's just say, for example, this takes us to 100 here. Bang. Another 100. Another 100. We can travel another 100. That's 300. So we can do minus 300. We still got another 1,700 left. We can go another 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. That gives us another about 800 left. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put us right here. By port. You've effectively gone from here all the way to here in one stamina bar. Now, Adult Pteranodon has slightly different values than this, but it's about the same, basically. The stamina drain's a little bit higher, but it's about the same. But you can travel extraordinary distances with Pteranodon. The issue with Pteranodon isn't actually its stamina. The issue with Pteranodon is how fucking bumpy the map is. That's the reason why. If we instead travelled from here into Highlands, we would blow all of our stamina and lose it around here. They've done these tests before, from here to get to Highlands. You lose it about here, which is only about, what, 100... It's about 75. Make that there. It's about 200, I should say. 200, 300 meters. That's not much, really. But we're going uphill, so having to waste a shit ton of stamina. The fact that Pteranodon can now latch onto trees to regen stam means that we could actually go here, land here, regen our stam, glide off, get here, regen a bit of stam, glide off to about here, regen stam, glide off here, regen stam, glide off here, regen stam, fly up here, and then we're here. And once you get to this mountain right here in the middle of the map, you can actually now glide pretty much to any corner of the map. Now, we also saw in that clip, we can actually look at the Pteranodon's hunger. What we can do is just turn this down. I don't want to hear my own voice. It's cringe. We have here, obviously, we have full hunger. By the time we did this test, which is going from 50.5 to about 4 minutes, by the end of the 4 minutes, we have about half our hunger there. That looks pretty shit. But guess what? That this hunger drain is actually going to be decreasing as time goes on. Is what it does. If you actually work out the math for it, which I'm not going to do on screen right now, you get about 35 minutes. Minimum. 35 minutes. I mean that in 35 minutes, you can actually do quite a lot of traveling around the map. If that took 4 minutes to do that, in 35 minutes, you could travel probably to about here in swamps. There's a sea turtle spawn right here. There's a sea turtle spawn right here. You can get fish spawns here, fish spawns there, and frog spawns. Whether or not it's consistent, it's a completely different argument. We've already talked about AI. We'll get through it. Furthermore, when we get sanctuaries, you can very, very easily fly from here to here and get these sanctuary food when it comes out. The Pteranodon isn't really an issue. Furthermore, when we get the vents, it's going to become even easier to travel as Pteranodon. We will have vents around the map. Furthermore, it may even be that during the day, water gives off heat, and it may actually allow you to glide and get heat whenever you're close to water. Who knows? But it would be cool. So we have that complaint over there. The reason why... the reason why I'm going through all these labs at the very, very beginning is because we've had a lot of complaints about this game about shit that is being fixed. And I really have disliked a lot of the community's reaction to a lot of these problems. Are there problems with the game? Yes, of course there are. I'm not denying this at all. I do not believe, however, it deserves this much of a response. And in case you think I'm picking sides with certain YouTubers, bear in mind, I have issues with quite a few of them. Recently, a YouTuber made a response to a lot of the drama, responding to another YouTuber who has thankfully corrected his mistakes because he done goofed, as we all do, and he was forgiven by the devs. The evil devs who never listen to us or do anything about us forgave him out of the kindness of their hearts. He even has a correspondence with that dev now. It's perfect. Everyone is happy. You see. But that same YouTuber who made that video also went on record to basically insult Kano players who were giving legitimate criticism about Kano and saying that Kano has been nerfed. And that person went on to insult them. So we have somebody. So let's just start the train here, so you guys understand my point of view. And I'm not starting beef, because as I'm going to say here, I don't actually hate these YouTubers. In the same way that when YouTubers criticize the devs, we make sure to say that we don't hate the devs and we love the game. I don't hate any of these YouTubers, and I like their videos. So therefore, I am now completely devoid of any criticism on anything that I say right now. Nobody can have hurt feelings. It's perfectly fine. We started off with one YouTuber saying that we need to do better as a community. I 100% agree. We should voice our opinions in better ways. I 100% agree. We should not let our emotions get ahead of us when it comes to discussing things. I 100% agree. This was then responded to by Dev, who correctly said that a lot of the feedback in this game has been listened to. This YouTuber then spurgs out against this Dev. So they're already breaking the being better, they're already breaking the not letting our emotions get ahead of us, and they're already breaking the whole idea of we need to voice our opinions to the devs in better ways. The perfect opportunity to reach out to a dev was granted on a silver platter, and we squandered it. And me, Hacker, Aliens, a few other people that I know, were also in that comment section talking to Philippe about certain things. That thread is now gone, unfortunately. So a lot of that information, I kind of wish that I'd recorded it and screenshotted a lot of it, but that's now gone. And there was a lot of really, really interesting stuff there. That's now gone, unfortunately. And then we have another YouTuber who says that we need to cut the devs some slack and also be kinder to each other in the community. That person also, as I said, what went on record, was insulting Kano players for giving legitimate criticism on Kano. You can understand now why I'm annoyed. Because it's stupid. We're all kind of going through cycles of being like, I've had a severe and continuous lapse of judgment, and we're all just doing that in circles. I, however, go on record at the beginning of this video saying that I fucking hate you. And I fucking stand by that. So really, there's nowhere really else for me to go but up in terms of public opinion. But I'm not going to change my mind. Because I've already talked about the fact that even though I may dislike you, right? And a lot of different players in this game with their arguments and just the same old fucking arguments about the game constantly. Oh, but the game's been in development for like 11 years. It's unacceptable. Okay. I've played multiple games that have come out of indie developers in the middle of Eastern fucking Europe that have been in development for like 11 plus years. And the games are going perfectly fine. Some people bring up Helldivers. Oh, but Helldivers is doing so fucking well. Okay, there are only 4 clients on a Helldivers map, max. Everything else, effectively, is a glorified JPEG. Even then, Helldivers has huge bugs that make missions unplayable. They have huge bugs when it comes to the enemy AI that just make the mission absolutely abysmal to play. Even bugs in enemy AI where not enough AI spawns mean that you can't complete certain missions. So it seems to be that even a AAA fucking game has issues with stuff like AI, with stuff like server optimizations, with things like models or JPEGs, right? Maybe, just fucking maybe, game development is hard, right? And you may say, oh, but you know, I'm just kissing the devs' boots, right? I'm just kissing their boots. That's a criticism, right? I don't really care, right? If the devs do something a little bit silly, I'm gonna call them silly. If the community does something rather silly, I'm going to call them silly. If our YouTubers do something silly, I'm going to call them silly. When I do something silly, I even call myself silly, right? But I'm just fucking tired of it. I really, really am. You know, really fucking am tired of it. And that's about all I'm gonna say, because I think everyone can do better. And obviously, my personal worldview has allowed myself to be completely sinless, so therefore, it's perfectly fine. I am therefore the peak of tubing and peak opinions. And yeah, there you go. I'm basically perfect in every single way, and everyone else sucks. But obviously, that's not correct because I do suck. I even go on record saying that I suck. So there you go. We all fucking suck. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's a wonderful, optimistic outlook of the game. We just all fucking suck. I completely lost my trail of thought, but I hope this is actually coherent towards you guys. I'm just tired of it. Especially when we start talking about things like, oh, but Kano was nerfed. It's like, yes, we as a community have spent the last 3 years bitching about Kano being too strong, and then it gets nerfed, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, update 5 Kano and update 6.5 Kano was the peak of the Isle. It's never been better. Right. But a lot of people back then were saying it was shit, and it was OP. So what do you believe? As somebody in this community, who do you believe? Who do you trust? It doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. It makes me angry. Genuinely makes me angry. I just, it's just annoying, man. It's just fucking annoying. I just want people just to like the game and just accept the fact that the game is being developed and things are being improved and it's not going to be fucking perfect. You know? Just, I'm just annoyed. It's just constant shit flinging constantly. It's just, oh my god. Anyways, and if this starts YouTuber drama, I'm just gonna take myself out of it and just say that I done goofed, and we'll all just live. So it doesn't really matter, anyways. Just, oh god, I'm tired. If anyone thinks I hate goldfish, I don't hate fucking goldfish. I don't have an opinion here or there about goldfish. He seems like a cool fucking guy. I talked to him on a fucking Discord with a few other YouTubers. I think they're all kind of fucking fine. But like, you know, like even people who are still upset about the fucking stamina system, a stamina system that was designed to punish people who just blow all of their stamina for no reason. And if you carefully manage your stamina, you have an advantage over them. And people hate that. And they want what we had back in Spearow. It's like, but no, because it was objectively worse back then. Like, say for example, you're being chased by a Kano in Spearow, and you manage your stamina, and a Kano just blows all of their stamina. You don't actually really get an advantage, because the Kano can just get stamina back. Hell, I had situations in Spearow where I was playing Raptor, for example, and we'd be hunting a Kano, and that Kano would get ambushed or whatever, he'd get weakened, and he would start running, and we'd chase after him. And then we'll try to manage our stamina and keep it relatively high, and the Kano will just blow all of their stamina, sit down in a bush, get it all back, and just keep running. And you can't catch him. That was a shit system. I just don't know why we want to go back to that. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm just too harsh. But it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to like reach some sort of objective truth, and it's pissing me off. Because why should I bother? Why should I bother trying to see things from the devs' perspective? Why should I bother trying to like defend the devs and certain things? Hell, my video on the camera system. I talked about how it might actually be a pretty cool idea to zoom in the camera, and how we could improve that. And just, it's just the fact that I just get lumped in with people just bitching about the game when I was actually on the dev side for quite a bit of it. You know, it's just, I just don't get it. I just, whatever. I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to continue the rest of the video. That section of the video is now done. We can move on. I don't care. See you guys in the next section. Hey YouTube, it's me, Turkish Delight, where we talk about a bunch of different changes in a very, very weird way. What you're seeing on the screen right now is me basically just trying to min-max fucking dryer growth. It was rather fun. I was basically just showing off how in the South Sanctuary, if you get it as a herbivore, you can just eat the mushrooms, run off to the salt lick over there, heal your vomit sickness after throwing up, then to keep eating more mushrooms. When we get gash lifts, this won't be a problem. We can talk about that. Later on in this video, I'll be showing you updated things for the AI spawning. How it seems to be working right now is that the longer you stay in an area, the likelihood of AI spawning increases. The more players there are in an area, each player therefore has a separate spawning for AI, so therefore more AI will spawn. Furthermore, certain areas of the map have areas where AI will spawn. They're kind of like patrol zones in a sense, where if you know where the patrol zones are, you can work out where you need to go. One piece of advice I would give is to go on to the Northern testing servers. You can get free admin on that server. Go into that server, get free admin, spawn in somewhere on the map, and then just wait for 5 minutes, go into admin mode, and see where the AI spawns are. Take a screenshot, and now you know where AI spawns are for that area. You can then move somewhere else, spawn somewhere else, and then do the exact same thing. If Northern doesn't have AI enabled on that server, just enable it. I don't know whether or not the AI is properly enabled. I've done my testing on my own server. But I can also, at your request, do this for you guys instead. And just keep going to different spawn zones for different carnivores and just seeing where all of the AI is. I'm perfectly happy to do that for you guys if it will help you guys out with this game. So I want to try and help you guys have the best experience you can do in this game. Even if earlier on I said I fucking hate you guys, which I do, obviously, right? But you also know that I also kind of love you guys in a weird kind of way. That's about it. So there's the drive segment. We'll now go on to the AI segment. And then the rest of the video is going to be about beipi changes. And that's about it. That's all I really wanted to say for this video. I'm just kind of just worn out now of just talking. I'm just sort of done. So I am sorry that a lot of this video was taken up by me just complaining about stuff. I do apologize. But that's the main thing. With AI spawns, that'll be that. So there you go. Cool, we're going to try again on GTL. Yay. Oh, yay. Please work. This will be an admin mode. Please, let me. I just want to get stuff done in my life. Please. I've got things to do. I've got jobs to apply for. I've got a house to clean. That's exciting. There you go. Finally an admin. Who would have thought? Is that a nest? The hell is that? Who knows? Not my job to find out. Or we're gonna spawn a Dilophosaurus. Give me West Rail. I got a beach. Oh fuck it. There's always. I reckon that's where my Herrera was. Here it was. Cool. So as you can see, instantly when we spawned in, we activated a zone right there. Right? We spawned in here, we activated a zone there. That's part of the AI stuff. So. Oh, Jay got the mutations working. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. We're going to run down south, basically. We're going to run down south for a small while. I'll show you how the AI is spawning. Remember, the AI spawns in certain zones. I'll be working on making a video on where each AI zone seems to be to help people out. But what I think a lot of people are doing is they're running like headless chickens into areas where there are no AI, and then not finding AI. Because AI works a bit like plants in a strange sort of way, right? I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying you can think about it like that. You can imagine it being like a plant. There are zones, like a patrol zone, and that patrol zone is a zone of AI. Once you sort of start thinking like this, you can now actually start plotting where AI spawns. I've already talked about this in the original videos during the Horde test. I'm just reiterating stuff because I want you guys to at least know that I'm actually making videos. I actually am working on stuff. I feel like I've run far enough yet. Nah, we'll keep running for a time bit longer. I'm hoping this does what it was doing for me last night with the AI spawns. It was really, really interesting to see where the AI was spawning, where the AI zones were compared to just running in a straight line. Yeah, there you go. We're just right here. We go into admin mode. Show a live AI. As you can see, a very weird thing has happened. It has done the thing that I was hoping. Yep, there you go. We spawned AI over here. Whereas we are... I just show all spawns. Yeah, all spawns. So we are over here. We've spawned AI over there. Why? Because that is where the zone is. There is not an AI zone in this forest, from what I can tell. There is, however, a sea turtle spawn. Literally, right where you spawned. I spawned right here as a dilo. You run into the beach. There are now sea turtles and crabs. Very, very cool. And we have this area here. Has deers and goats. So if I drop in here. Right. We just run away from these guys. This is what I'm suggesting. If people are struggling, go onto a server like Norden and just spawn in, go into admin mode, and look where the AI spawns. And there you go. You now know for the rest of your life. Obviously, I'm lucky because I paid for my own fucking server. So I can't really get too mad at people, but still, it's like, you know, there's probably a reason why the devs made AI and Legacy spawn behind you. We can clearly see that people struggle to actually find stuff. There you go, chicken over there. We'll keep running this way. Keep running south. Keep running south. I'm just gonna activate as many zones as we can. Okay, cool. Let's go back into admin. We have 3 zones so far. We got this little zone here. We have this little zone here, and we have a third one with a single chicken. Right here, there's a single chicken, but you could get something else in there. We do, of course, have the swamp zone, which is activated because my Herrera spawned there. Right there, swamps now has sea turtle spawns. So if I now go, let's just say I go towards South Plains. I drop right there in South Plains. I then kill myself. I'm just gonna keep spawning in dinos until we have a really good accurate map of where AI is. We are... couldn't tell you. I think we're in... oh. Spawn up. Oh, we're West Rail. Interesting. What we need to do at West Rail is before, even if you were standing still, the AI would just start spawning, right? What I figured out now is that we really do need to start just running around and activating zones. I think this way to lead us to the beach. We're going to run straight through the forest there and towards that beach. So kind of what you want to do with Carnivore is stay around a certain area and just keep activating stuff, really. Make sure this is the right way, right? I'll just drop myself over here instead. There you go. Well, going into the admin panel and doing this could be causing a few issues as well. I'm not too sure yet. Keep running, just keep running, just keep running. go into admin mode and see what spawned. So we spawned a deer in this little zone here. We spawned a deer in this zone here. If you guys remember back towards in the horde test, I was telling you about this area right here, spawns deers. We've got deers up in the forest over here. Now, of course, we have our chicken, nothing there. Now we have an interesting map right now of a few areas where AI spawn. Eventually, sea turtles will spawn down at that point in the map. I spawned right over there. So, I could now, for example, with my dino, I spawned there, I ran straight south, and I then went there. I could now, as a dino, do this. Now that I understand that the AI has kind of spawned in zones behind me, I can now run back to this field. I must be running, so I spawn in things, potentially over there as well. And I'll do a test where I'm going to spawn in a Carno somewhere on the map. I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and then just see what AI spawns around me. Excuse me. There should be a deer in this field here, in that forest over there, and that forest over. You got the angle correct, right there. Check the field first. Of course, the AI amount has decreased, but the AI gives you twice as much as it used to, so it's still pretty damn worthwhile. Just listen out for a deer. May need to cheat and use the admin mode, because I want to get this over and over quickly. Funny if it despawned. Honestly, it would be really funny. I'd cry though. Huh. Wait. That's weird. It's never done that before. Never done that before. It just removed an AI. But it did indeed remove an AI. That's strange. What's on my hair is a chicken. For a start. Pretty interesting. Is chicken even on my diet? Probably isn't, is it? It is my diet. Cool. Let's see how much S this chicken gives me. There you go. An 8% in growth rate, just below 100%. When my hunger goes down, I'll keep eating this chicken, yada yada. You already know the song and drill. Let's see if anything else spawned in the time it took me to eat that chicken. So far, chickens, rabbits, deers, goats, whatever. I have the AI from the corners of the map finally despawned. Yeah, indeed. Seems to be there's a certain amount of AI that can spawn for a single player. Maybe that's a potential theory. One thing to note as well, all the AIs have the exact same name, except for the last 3 digits. The last 3 digits are always different, as you can see here. I want to figure out what the last 3 digits mean, but I've had the last 4 digits are different. Cool. Yeah, so the last 4 digits, I really want to figure out what the last 4 digits mean. I'm thinking their coordinates, but it doesn't quite make sense, so we'll find out eventually. I'll tell you guys if I ever figure that out. So we kill the dino. I'm going to do the standing still test and let you guys know how that works. So I'll spawn it in. So where are we coming from? rarely gotten that spawn. That's fair. Cool. I'm just gonna sit down. I'll catch you guys in like 5 minutes. Okay, so I am back. I was watching a 10-minute meme video. So this has been about 10 minutes. And our hunger is down to 30%. So I mean, not bad. We're draining at point 0.3? No, 0.2. So 0.2 per second, right? We can work out an average of how fast our hunger's gonna be dropping. Let's go. So 30 divided by 0.02 divided by 60. That's 25 fucking minutes. Right. So that's about 35 minutes of hunger before we actually starve to death. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear these people talking about how, I gotta starve to death instantly as a carnivore. Maybe you're just dog shit. Anyways. Oh my! What the fuck? I'm about up for what the Bro, man, it's so hard to find AI. Sits down for 10 minutes, comes back, the AI. What's good? We've still got the AI from over here as well. That's why. The sheer amount of shite right there. That's amazing. Cool, so we're going to kill this Carno. And we're going to fucking spawn in somewhere else. This is peak, brother. This is peak. Dude, this might actually be the play. Man, here I was, trying to tell you guys to, like, run south and then run back up north to find AI. Nah, just... Yeah, where's this? This is West Rail, yeah? This is West Rail, yeah, this is West Rail. This is West Rail, yeah, this is West Rail. Hey, West Rail, yeah, this is West Rail. You know me, I'll be here, this is West Rail, this is West Rail, hey, this is West Rail. Oh, go here, oh, hold on. Go here, make it daytime. Pause my time. We're back on pace. Oh god. This is like a pretty cool place to sit. I'm gonna sit down here. I'll see you guys again in about 10 minutes. Cool. Fucking slap my face. I'm gonna run. Get closer.
Don't run, just stay still.
Okay.
That's at 10%. So they up the damage by 1%.
Remember, it's the decimal places.
Alright, I'm back.
So maybe the damage can
Well,
increase.
yeah.
Maybe. But...
Well, the damage did get increased a bit.
Oh, yeah,
You know?
they said, didn't they? Yeah, damage got increased. So 1%. So that's... It got increased by 4.5.
45 damage. It does 45
Yeah, it is. It's
damage,
45 damage now, yeah.
Which literally 2-taps itself.
Yeah, it's been given the Trandon treatment, kind of. Where it taps itself and certain amount of bites.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
No, my hunger is basically next to... Actually, wait. Restart. Because my hunger is fucking at, like, 0%.
Stream, please.
Oh, yeah, I'll stream it as well if you want.
No.
Go on, back me.
Is this the alt attack or the normal swing?
Normal swing. Okay.
45 damage.
Yeah.
Can you whack
On
me,
the head
please?
or...
Which is... Huh? What?
Left click me. Thank you.
Alright, let's
Which is
see.
20 extra damage. Because
I
it did
completely
25%
forgot to
before.
actually
That's a
install
big
all
buff.
the fucking
That's a-
buttons.
Big ass, bro.
That's literally how much damage I said it should have. Me and Shrek were talking about this a long time, and I'm like, it should get around 45. That's what I told Hypernova that I should have.
Oh,
It's
then
your
how
win,
is-
Aaron. It's your win.
It's my win. I finally get a dub in the aisle. Hallelujah, bro. 45 damage on beipi.
Now I wonder, does that mean they also increase the retaliatory damage it does when pinned?
Oh, the peak. Maybe this is what Dondi meant by having like the mutation for pouncing would be useful for things like beipi. Oh no, he said it was useful for Hipsy. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm just lying. Okay, we've almost done 10% standing. Okay.
bro. If you catch a raptor crossing, oh my god, he better start praying.
Yeah, you whack it in the head a
You
couple of
just-
times. It should do about 15%. Standing. Yeah, it did about 12. So I'm gonna run this.
12% standing.
So if you get hit by a duck, you need to
Oh shit!
sit
What the
down.
fuck?
I alt tabs.
We got one tap. That's.
Headshot.
I don't think you get one tap if you have the mutation.
I
Or do you?
did.
I'm so sorry. I accidentally alt tabbed.
I would
clicked
put it
back
on
in.
after that.
That was my
I
bad.
would put it on after all that. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate the fact that it's not capturing
That's a
my
good
filters
idea.
properly. I don't like it. It annoys me.
Why do I have the feeling that the server crashes won't be fixed by this?
Of certain server crashes will. It's to fix to stop some server crashes. One of the server crashes, for example, no, it wasn't a server crash. That was a player crash. There's a crash that takes place of nesting. If you're on the nest, at some point it will crash you out for some reason. And when you log back in, you're on the nest, so it crashes you out.
Run, low man.
We're testing with headshots or body shots.
Headshots,
Headshot.
maximum damage. Just see what it does.
Actually, wait, no. Hold on. I'm fucking stupid.
Why?
No, Bep is only. No, it only does 30 newtons damage because I didn't account for the headshot,
Headshot.
damage.
Yeah. So it's an increase
That's
of
still
5.
fine.
It's an increase of 5 damage, I think.
That's still really good.
It is.
No. It used to be 20. It's an increase of 10.
No, it was increased by 5 because it was 25.
Are you sure? I mean, 30 is
Yes.
still really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, 30 is decent. Against
And
stuff like
I-
Trudon, for example, that's 2 tap on a Trudon, I'm fairly sure. Right?
Exactly. That was my problem with it couldn't deal with Trudon. Now it can. Now we're fine.
Yeah.
It can
Still
also
think it
deal
should
with
be
her.
45.
It should be 45, but it's fine at 30.
I
I'm
would
not gonna lie.
not mind 45 just because if you don't get the headshot on the Trudon, it's just fucking dead.
But you also have the outbite.
Oh, good point. You're right.
The
you're
outbite
right.
before used to do enough to one tap itself.
That
Imagine
is
now.
46.23 left. No, 76.23 left.
Damn.
So that we can round out. That's about 25 bleed on a running raptor. That's not bad. You hit a raptor 4 times in the head while it's crossing.
Have him outbite you on the forehead
Yeah, we'll do that. Then.
and then run around, or do a standing first and then run.
Yeah, we'll just run around. We can just
Oh, whoops.
hit me. Yeah, full combo. Let's go.
Hold on. There you go. 77.9 damage.
Ooh! What's Trudon's health again? Sorry, 90, right?
65.
65. Oh, that fucking gat combo fucking slams the Trudon. That's OP. That's OP.
I think you only have to hit it 2 times in the combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 104 damage. Obviously,
Yeah.
headshot multiplier.
That's a huge buff.
Which is roughly. No, which is 69 base.
Yeah, huge buff.
Yeah.
Now one times with Trudon on the Wadi.
How much is how big is Jimmy Dino again?
Like,
Nowhere near
fresh
that.
Spawn?
Yeah.
Nowhere
Oh,
near that.
fresh spawn is 42.
42.
Yeah.
So yeah. You can start
And
killing.
you get to 200 kilograms around 3k.
Oh, and not even
45
just that.
an hour.
Oh yeah, not even just that. Pepe's alt attack in water still does the 3+ hit, but it's like instant.
Yeah.
It's not like a big long wind up.
Yo,
attack,
look at
it's
your
just
bleed.
instant.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
be turning that much, because turning makes you basically
Oh, a bit
slower.
A bit slower, yeah.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. Look at his
That's 50.
bro,
Okay, cool. I'll do that without turning this time. So 48.86. Let's try it without turning.
Bro,
You myself real
don't
quick?
freaking bleed him.
Yeah, not even fucking sprint right now.
Oh my god, bro. This is actually crazy. Why is it so good now?
This is peak. This is peak.
I'm actually so happy about it. No,
This is a cool
I
buff.
get what. I understand why they didn't make it 45 because of the outbite. That makes sense now.
Yeah, because the old bite would do that. Would do that 3 times.
It would be no. It would be in total if you got the if it were 45 in total, that would make 110 with an alt bite combo.
That's fucking incredible.
Which personally I think would be great. Imagine 4 tapping a raptor.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that the
Right now,
raptor
how
can
much
just
is
pin
the
you
gold?
straight away and kill you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, but now you fucking.
I think beipi 100% should do like proper retaliation damage if it gets pinned.
We'll have to see how much it does when you pin me now.
And then you can test it with outbite. He outbites you once in the forehead, and then you pin him. Maybe it's enough to kill you.
I doubt that.
Maybe it kills you right after with a bleed.
Holy shit! Look at this bleed drop just running in a straight line. That's 31.79%. Holy
Yo.
shit! Holy shit!
Like left or
Yeah,
Left. 31% left.
Wow. Crazy. Alright,
Cool,
Doug,
let's kill him.
hit me.
Give me a second.
1, 2. Nah, that's only 10%. That's only like 1 claw attack to you.
Yeah, it basically just did 1. It did less than. Yeah, it was basically 1 claw attack. Yeah. Not worth it on pin. Cool, I'm actually down to actually go in and actually play a beipi if you want, Jay.
Wait, that's Herrera versus Beipi.
Oh yeah.
That gaming.
I'll let you be the Herrera Turk. Let me just grab my African penguin skin really quick.
Oh my gosh, if the Herrera
that
fails to kill the. If the beipi hits the Herrera once
No,
and then just dips, Herrera dies. If it chases, it just fucking dies.
I think no.
It's one
How
point,
much
kind
is
of
the outbite on the
seconds.
head do now, Jay?
Like 100.
No, it would do 70.
An outbite on the head.
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna do. Wait, what? Oh,
Actually, Turk, have him outbite you in the head once.
105.
Oh, bro. Oh, you might just be able to taste them to Herrera.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
shit.
shouldn't do that before. This is where Beipi should have been. This is good. This is good. This is a step in the future.
A nice beipi buff, honestly. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they just do like small little patch notes to buff up dinosaurs like Hipsy, beipi, Dryo.
Okay, what?
Oh,
Ooh, especially if the Pepe has a hyperalgesia.
Oh, yes.
which one's that one?
Take reduce damage from bigger things.
Yeah.
Because it counts for anything that's just like above your weight.
Above
you
your
know?
weight, yeah. Cool.
Alright,
Is that-
guess we're just gonna face tank. No, it's face tank. Just
Face
face tank outbites.
Okay,
Ready?
we should move
Set.
a little bit further away. So that you
Just for
actually.
your information, I do. Just saying, I do have the mutation. So
Oh yeah, no worries.
Okay, that's fine.
ready, set, go. Nope. Still loses.
Ooh,
I'm at
one
red
shot,
health.
though.
I'm not gonna heal. Just see how much health I have. I'll just see what the standing bleed is after that.
Guys.
Hey, did you know attack at all? Herrera's bite speed is really fast, so it's also that.
Yeah, but Pepe's front alt attack is also pretty fucking quick. So
So you might be able to bleed him though. Oh, his bleed is crazy right now.
It's dropping by point. God, it's dropping by 0.4 per second. So if I do some mental math in my head, 74 seconds. Every 2 seconds is 1%. It should get me like down to maybe like 20% or more actually. I think.
It might kill you.
I think it might.
When it goes down this fast, it kills you most of the time.
No, it is gonna kill me because it would
It's gonna.
because 0.4 for 50 seconds is 80% bleed. So
It will
plus,
kill
yeah,
you.
dead.
Alright, you wanna just do a normal battle then?
Yep,
Like
if
just a
fucking
fight?
kills. If fucking kills.
Actually, you
Yeah.
know what? No. Oh, I want to. Okay.
But I just want to
do
see
an
if it would
actual
probably
battle.
kill me, or if I'd like live in like 0.1%.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I was gonna try and test something just now. Let's do a battle, but I'm not gonna try and fight you to the death. I'm gonna just try and stack some damage and bleed on you, and then try and dip into the water by the swamp.
You know, you can just have it eat the heal on the beipi, and then maul the Herrera, go to the water, spawn a crab, eat,
Ready? Yeah.
and come back.
Ready?
I'm fucking myself.
Stop out biting!
No, I'm not good at this. Let's do that again.
Try to use it as Packy. Packy versus Cardinal. Think of it that way.
I don't use it. I don't even use alt bite as a pack against a Karna.
Exactly. Try not to use your out bite. Just hit him, run him. Only if he tries to get up in your face, that's when you use your out bite. Because remember, 3 normal swipes would do around the same amount.
Hold on. This. 100%, baby. But yeah.
See that Herrera movement? Someday, I'll watch Herrera solo Rex. On now.
100%.
Look at that, sir. You can agree with me.
Alright, Dark. Did you hear yourself?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's still not really great at fighting things, but that bleed is gonna kill you.
Let's see. Oh,
Actually, sit down. See if it kills you still sitting. Especially if Herrera's usually trying to go into trees as well.
every time I click enter, it bugs the game.
No, he
How
won't
so?
definitely. I think
I-
you have to try. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Turk. Yeah. I moved my
Oh,
chat
there you
to
go.
T.
It's
You're at
dropping.
57% HP, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay, run away.
it's dropping 0.4 per second. I think that's a kill. I think.
Well, but you're also sitting, so let's just sit it out, basically.
Could be close.
Hey, Turk. You looking at me?
Yeah. No. Strong arm.
You want some? You want some?
I'm fucking give it to you, man. I'm fucking give it to you. I'm fucking give it to you. Okay.
Oh,
No,
dude,
say
run
it to
away,
my face.
run
I
away
don't
for a
fucking say it
second,
to my
and then
face. Come on, suck
360
me up.
drift.
Suck it. Okay.
What?
Do a 360 drift real quick. Like run in a straight line and then hold S. Interesting. Do that. Do
Yeah,
that
it gets me down
against
to 63. The one standing, it'll be around 20% left.
All right, one last bit.
Jump more too. Jump so you can get his head.
No.
Okay, so Bevy manages to leave the fight. I don't bother swimming. Actually, no, I tried swimming after him. Okay, let's just say he like dipped a bit earlier. Come on, boy.
Well, I'm fucking red health, and this is just one shot now. So
Keep swimming. Swim away from me.
Remember, Dirk runs out of stamina eventually in the water. You don't.
ooh,
I
That's
I
really
have the
cool.
blood splatters in the water.
yeah.
That's new.
Oh, you almost went in fucking range.
I'm always out of range.
Okay, I decided it's not worth it, so I swim back.
Here's where you cap.
No.
You get the jump throughs.
nice.
Yeah, you cooked yourself.
I just don't really like Beppis much. I've never liked the creature that much.
Oh, I do. I'm
They
gonna
didn't,
sweat it. I'm gonna become the Hera murderer.
and they didn't change the breach either yet.
Yeah.
So like, for me at least, nothing really changed. You know, like I still think with 45 damage it would be actually better, and a bit of a weight increase, because it's still just super squishy. You know,
I say less to the 45 damage and yeah to the weight increase. Make it like 150 kilograms.
I
should
wouldn't
be
mind that.
180 in my opinion.
I think 180 is too much.
Nah, let him be bigger than a fucking Herrera, bro.
That's true.
I wouldn't mind like a
don't know.
size increase for Beppy, honestly. Just increase the model size.
Oh yeah, you
I think
could
it would also allow them to add more textures towards the feathers if the model was bigger. Yeah.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is the model's bigger, right? You can keep the feathers around the same size, but add more like padding and coating and stuff like that.
Baby finally got some fucking love. I don't care. This is
Yeah,
the
but that
first, right?
isn't exactly an issue for
I know, but I'm just saying you could like
model size.
you could make it look prettier. Yeah, like you'll be able to see the feathers more.
Like, do a 3-call. Hera has the coolest standing 3-call. Stand. I need this like on here. Look at that, bro. If it was longer, it'd be fire.
Why do I not have a preferred diet? What the fuck?
Well, actually, what else was actually changed with